Gold and silver is one thing, but in Nevada there is much more. News 4's Brooke Boone heads to Lovelock to find out about an element many of us use every day, and you may not even know it.
This white powder goes into almost every batch at Great Basin Brewery.
Basically, it's used in order to clarify the beer and to remove any haze or any particulates that are floating around in the beer.
That very substance comes from a mine located just outside Lovelock, Nevada.
But you really don't see a lot of wind blowing off of this.
Vice President of Operations for EP Minerals, Randy Thomas, gave me a tour of the site, all of which is above ground.
You know, these are massive deposits out here.
But what is this incredibly white powder?
Diatomaceous earth deposit, or DE for short.
The skeletal remains of thousands of tiny plant-like creatures that lived millions of years ago.
Oh yeah, it is really light.
Diatoms lived at the bottom of very large, very deep lakes.
This deposit that you're seeing here is from Lake Lahontan, which was a massive lake, went all the way from Las Vegas up to Oregon, from the Sierra Nevadas all the way over to Salt Lake.
EP Minerals is one of the top 2 producers of DE worldwide. Walking around the site, you feel as if you are on another planet. Each layer on the wall rising up from a past dig tells a story. Each layer a different part of Nevada's past. Lines of volcanic ash ruptured by earthquakes from hundreds of years ago. A sedimentary deposit of once living organisms.
Now, once diatomite, or DE, is mined and processed, it actually goes into many of the products we all use every day.
Like beer, wine, fruit juice, even animal feed.
And the principal applications are filtration.
It does not stop there.
Paint, when it's manufactured, has a lot of gloss, okay? And if you want a flat matte finish, well, you're going to have to put something in it to break up its optical properties. And that would be DE.
But before it gets there, DE goes from the mine to the processing plant, also just outside of Lovelock.
About 133,000 tons a year.
To your cupboards and breweries like Great Basin, just dipping into a bag from EP Minerals.
I filter beer about twice a week, sometimes more.
So the next time you order a pint, take a look at the clarity and remember the bright white Northern Nevada mine. Reporting from Lovelock, Brooke Boone, News 4.